Youngstown Phantoms hockey, high school football, and the GDFL. Find them at westernreserveradio.com. Tune in and the Live 365 app to be a part of the area's sports conversation. Be sure to visit them on Facebook at Western Reserve Radio and on Twitter at WR_radio.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
Reach out. If you're getting in on the action, visit haveagameplan.org to learn more.
This is VSiN Primetime.
There is a report out there that Quinn Ewers reportedly has a, quote, deal on the table from a Big Ten team for $4 million to transfer next season and forego the NFL draft. Is it Oregon?
I would say Ohio State. But again, Quinn Ewers started his college career at Ohio State, and we don't even know who the coach is going to be for the Buckeyes.
Catch VSiN Primetime weekdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on VSiN, the Sports Betting Network.
This is VSiN, the Sports Betting Network.
$25 pro handicappers, $25,000 on the line. This is the Circuit Friday Football Invitational on VSiN, the Sports Betting Network. Here is your host, Matt Humans.
It's Football Friday night in Las Vegas. And this is week 15 of the Circa Friday Football Invitational, $25,000 of Derek Stevens money up for grabs. And we're down to the final 13 contestants here on Friday the 13th. Derek Stevens, welcome to the studio tonight. And I know you got a busy weekend ahead of you. And this NFL schedule is a good one this week. What's at the top of your to-do list this week?
Oh, we got a lot going on here. Right? We're excited. It all starts off. We got a good amount of rodeo tonight. Then they're betting the rodeo like crazy this year.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. We're doing.
Have you taken any $3 million bets on the rodeo?
No.
Okay.
No, let's not get crazy. We're still getting over that from last week. But no, they're betting the bull riding and they're betting the steer wrestling. So we're taking pretty good action on that. So I've enjoyed that. Then obviously tomorrow you got Army Navy, and then boy, what a slate on Sunday! 7 early games. And then 5 great games at in the late afternoon, all at the 1:25 time. So it should be a great weekend.
Yeah, the afternoon schedule in the NFL is phenomenal. We're going to run through it all here later in the show. And I got a great lineup for you tonight, too. In the first hour, Paul Bovey, professional sports bettor from Vegas. He's still alive. He's in the top 10, tied for 7th. Let's take a look at the standings here going into week 15. Who's on top, Derek?
The Iceman.
That's right. That. Chuck Edel, the Iceman, 58-37-3, a 6-point lead, 8-5-1 on the best bets, and 63.5 for Chuck. 6 points better than Casanova, Chris Macero, and Chris the Bear Felica, who are tied for second, 57.5. And then the average Joe, Pete Wilder's made us proud here, VSiN. Bill 80 and I selected the average Joe with a little bit of help, and Pete Wilder has lived up to the hype. Right now, tied for 4th, 53-45 against the spread, 8-6 on the best bets. Tied with Alex White, daughter of a longtime Las Vegas oddsmaker, Kenny White, right there in the top 5. Last year's average Joe, Weston Stratman, in 6th, followed by Paul Bovey, Scott Pritchard, and Chris Piper. In the 10th spot, James Salinas, former Westgate Super Contest champ. He's going to be on the show tonight. And then the 3 on the hot seat going into week 15. 2 more cuts tonight before we get to the Elite 8. Brett McMurphy, America's College Football Insider. Vinny Castillo, former pro golfer. and Doug Kazarian. Those are the three in the most jeopardy of getting cut this week, Derek, as we work our way toward the Elite Eight going into the final 2 weeks of the season. We've lost a lot of good guys and a lot of good handicappers along the way here.
We sure have. A couple things I want to mention. I can't recollect a handicapping contest with this many high stature handicappers, but with only 2 weeks to go, Chuck Edel with a 6-point lead.
Mm-hmm.
That's massive. This is massive. I mean, usually you have a couple like nip and tuck here, but a 6-point lead over the Bear and Massaro is unbelievable.
Yeah, Chuck Edel is primarily a college football handicapper, and you don't have a great college card to work with this week. And I looked at Chuck Edel's plays this week. He's got 5 college games and 2 NFL games. So he's reaching a little bit this week, and we'll see how it works out for him. But a 6-point lead with 4 weeks to go for the Iceman, who was the first contestant cut last year.
You're kidding me.
No, he finished last last year. And the first year we did this in 2022, he was the runner-up. So in even-numbered years, bet on Chuck Edel right now in first place. I do want to point this out, too. If you get a chance, go to vsin.com. Check out the standings for the Average Joe contest. We had around 158 entrants at the beginning. I believe 16 of the entrants right now. Here we go. There's the point.
Please stand by for a special presentation of Western Reserve Radio at westernreserveradio.com on the Live 365 network and the Live 365 app.
And we welcome you back to Rochester, New York, here at the Tim Horton Ice Sports Complex, as Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network, continues its coverage of the Rochester Winter Classic here, the Canton-Akron Jets. They get ready to take on the North Pitt Wildcats out of the Pittsburgh Hockey League, just to the east of Youngstown. This will be the first meeting between these two teams here in 2024-2025. Jets were on the ice earlier as they would take on the Lancaster Bombers. And for the first time in some time, the Canton-Akron Jets would drop a game by a score of 1-0. The only goal coming at 11:05 left in the third period. And that would be all there would be to talk about for the defensive battle between the Bombers and the Jets. However, the Jets would outshoot the Bombers 25-22. Over in the USHL, give you an update here for the Youngstown area. The Phantoms out in Green Bay, Wisconsin. They're taking on the Gamblers. They dropped the game last night, but after one, they have a 3-1 lead over the Green Bay Gamblers. Warm-up period here at the Tim Horton Ice Complex in Rochester, New York. A cold day here as we've come up here through Buffalo. Expected some bad weather, and fortunately, they did a great job clearing these roads, as everybody seemed to get here in one piece, fortunately. And then the Canton-Akron Jets, they'll be back on the ice tomorrow right around 4 o'clock. Stay tuned to our social media. We'll try to keep you updated as we get more details on that, see if we'll be able to carry that game. Unfortunately, in these tournaments, it is a game-by-game proposition depending on the facilities. And fortunately for Caitlin Mold and I, we found a plug, and we are down right here at the ice level. As the Canton-Akron Jets on the ice for the warm-ups. They're going to wear their away jerseys today, the white jerseys with the navy blue numbers outlined in light blue with the navy blue shoulders and the navy blue pants. The North Pitt Wildcats are going to be in their black uniforms with the teal green stripe down the side, the teal green logo on the front, and the white numbers, as well as the black helmets. Just about a minute and a half before puck drop here in Rochester, New York. We're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, first period action here at the Rochester Winter Classic. You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
Discount Power Sports at 778 North Main Street in Hubbard is hosting a raffle for a 125cc Ventura ATV. Tickets are $30 each, and 100 tickets are available. For each raffle, when those 100 are gone, a winner will be drawn and a new raffle will begin. Tickets can be purchased at any Hubbard home game or at 778 North Main Street or by calling 330-717-4441. $1,500 from each raffle will go toward a scholarship for the Hubbard Youth Coalition.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and haluski. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
Back here at the Tim Horton Iceplex in Rochester, New York, as we get ready for Game 2 of this Rochester Winter Classic. Canton-Akron Jets trying to get back into the win column as they dropped their earlier contest to the Lancaster Bombers by a score of 1-0. North Pitt playing out of the Pittsburgh Hockey League, which a lot of these young men from the Youngstown area are familiar with as former members of the Youngstown Phantoms youth program. We'll start with the junior goalie in net for the Canton-Akron Jets, Connor Mold, out of Poland Seminary High School. Of course, he has started every game this season for the Canton-Akron Jets. He will be in the net to our right. Now, unfortunately, we do not have a roster for the North Pitt Wildcats, so we'll be reading them the names off of the jerseys, and we'll do the best we can. That's what makes these tournaments unique. As North Pitt will make their way back to the bench here as we get ready for this second game of the Rochester Winter Classic. Some line changes earlier as a couple players were missing. Deacon Johnson was not here earlier, as well as Thor Chavold. So a couple adjustments by Coach Sean Houston. But I think we'll be back to some of that. I am told that Deacon Johnson is back, and indeed I do see him crawling back up onto the bench. So the Canton-Akron Jets will get number 19 back for Game 2 as we get ready to get this one started. Owen Everhart to take the draw for Canton-Akron. And we are underway here as North Pitt will win this one. Anthony trying to bring it down the wall. And Everhart going to knock him off the puck. They'll turn it over to Canton-Akron. The captain, Angel Nikolov, with the puck there. Tried to bring it up ice. And he ran into a gathering of folks. Puck loose now, back through the neutral zone. They'll try to work it behind the net. Try to find Everhart in the slot, but North Pitt right there for the takeaway. Lucas Black with the puck. Now also Tyler Benson out on the ice as Everhart tried for the interception, but it's going to be Murtha for North Pitt picking it up in the neutral zone. He'll send it out and it'll be Lucas Black that'll knock him off the puck. And it'll be loose and head all the way down, but it's going to go off the glove of a North Pitt player. They're still going to call icing. And both teams will go for a change. It'll be Rossi, Craven, and Weaver out for Canton-Akron. Craven going to win this one cleanly. And it's going to be Emmerling sending around the board to Gage Weaver. Weaver looking for an option. It's going to go off of a North Pitt stick. And picked up by the Wildcats. Burnett now sending this down towards the wall. Hanneberg trying to battle for it. And into the corner. And knocked away. As Gage Weaver bringing it into the zone. Has an opportunity for a shot. Takes a shot. Going to go off the chest of the Wildcat netminder. And North Pitt will pick this one back up and head in the other direction. They'll drop it right in the neutral zone. But plenty of harassment here by Rossi nicely as he'll knock the puck away. Gage Weaver down the near wall. And he'll be knocked off the puck as well. Set up for North Pitt behind the net. North Pitt moving left to right on your devices. McHenry with the puck. Ethan Bell stepping in to slow down his momentum. And they'll take it down into the corner to our near right. Hirschberger now with the puck. He'll send it forward, but it's going to go off Ethan Bell. Bell down into the zone, looking for an option. And it's going to be picked up again, Hirschberger again, and he'll have to race Hunka for the puck. And it'll be picked up by Canton-Akron, who will turn it over in the neutral zone. Foreman with the puck. He'll send it down ice, but back check by Tyson Hunka. Get him and Tyler Benson sometimes a little confused. And we'll have a whistle. They'll drop this one just outside of the Canton-Akron zone. Hunka on the draw for Canton-Akron. Puck loose near the wall. Take it to the far side. Emmerling bringing it around the boards for Canton-Akron. He'll head in the other direction. Come back around the net of Connor Mold. CP now with the puck. Looking for somebody now that's going to go out. Max Campbell, though, in the slot. And North Pitt almost with an opportunity for an easy goal, but cleared by the Jets. CP through the slot. Works to the inside. And it'll be stopped by the Wildcat netminder. We'll try to get a name for you on him because he'll get some work tonight. Connor CP doing a good job working into the Canton-Akron zone. Couldn't finish it off, though. As Ben Sanders now taking the draw to the left of the North Pitt cage. He'll take it down the near wall. It'll be Malicki trying to find somebody in the slot, but all he'll find is a Canton-Akron player. Puck now up the far wall. Deacon Johnson now on the ice today. He missed the game earlier. He's back, though. And Angel Nikolov trying to find somebody up ice, and it'll go off the stick of Deacon Johnson. Back behind the goal line, no icing on this. Stashowski will chase it down to make sure North Pitt doesn't have much of a chance with it. Murtha now trying to chip it, but it's Stashowski going to pick it up. Malicki had it as well, but he'll lose it. And it'll end up on the stick of Hostler. Hostler will chip it down. He'll head to the bench. Sanders, though, putting pressure on. Trying to keep it in the zone. Into the slot. Ben Sanders tried to backhand it. Nobody there, though. And North Pitt will give it to Murtha. Murtha trying to work to the inside. Tyler Benson, though, going to knock him off the puck. Slow down his momentum down in the near right corner. 10:13 left here. First period, no score. Barrett trying to send it down ice. Into the Jet zone. Up against the wall. It'll be Hunka and Black battling for the puck. They'll be working to the left of the net of Connor Mold. Mold hugging the pipe. I'll try to work it up the near boards here. It's loose, and North Pitt will get possession, but Benson coming up from behind him with a back check. Will knock it loose. Canton-Akron will go for a change. Benson now through the slot. He'll have it knocked away. Try to feed it back to the inside. The Black. Black. Everhart going to shoot. It's going to go off the face mask of the Wildcat netminder. 9:25 left here, first period. No score. Everhart with the puck. Almost got tripped up. Puck still loose, though, in the circles. And picked up by McHenry. McHenry working his way to the inside. Not much of a chance there. 3 Jets in his way. No support help from behind. Puck down in the corner to the right of us. Puck high in the air. Canton-Akron looking for it, but no battle for it. It's going to be brought out by Lucas Black. Black bringing it to the far side. Looking for Everhart in the slot. Couldn't reach him. Black going to send it out to Everhart. It's on the outside of the circle. Takes a shot. And it'll be locked down by North Pitt. 8:37 left here in the first period. Clock's continuing to run here. We don't know why. Craven back out on the ice, as well as Weaver and Rossi nicely. Emmerling and Campbell defensively. North Pitt going to win this one. Going to get tripped up. We got to have our first penalty coming up of the game. North Pitt will head to the power play. 8:22 left here, first period. So Max Campbell going to head to the box for tripping. North Pitt will go to the man advantage. Try to keep you updated on what's going on in Green Bay, Wisconsin with the Youngstown Phantoms. Also, the Phantoms 14-10 on the season. As Canton-Akron will go to the penalty kill. Craven taking the face off. Malicky going to be kicked out of the circle. As North Pitt will win this one, they'll set it up from the point on the far side. D-to-D pass along the blue line. Now down on the outside of the circle. Try to get it across, and it's going to be chipped away by Weaver. He'll send it all the way down on a slow pace, which will kill some time. 1:40 left here on the North Pitt power play. Say that 5 times as Murtha will take this down center ice. Try to work to the inside. Craven going to back check him. Send it to the outside. Barbieri going to give him some problems too, but Murtha will be able to hold on to it. Murtha circling around. Craven trailing him. He'll send this one out, and a glove save by Connor Mold off the left side. 7:41 left here, first period. 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the North Pitt power play. Only goal earlier coming off of a power play by Lancaster. As they'll drop this to the left of Mold in the Jets' defensive zone. Nicolau looking to clear this out of the corner. He'll send it up and make it to the red line in the neutral zone, but that's about it. As North Pitt will send this D-to-D, send it across, and picked up by Owen Everhart. Everhart with the opportunity to get some work, but Dady will pick his pocket and take it the other way. Jets looking for the shorthanded goal. From the near boards, North Pitt trying to send it down. Dady now sending it up into the net. It will be a puck out of play. 7:04 left here, first period. 43 seconds left on the North Pitt power play. They will drop this one again to the left side of Mold. Everhart on the draw for Canton-Akron. He'll take it along the boards, try to clear it. And it'll go off a North Pitt player, but it'll be picked up by Canton-Akron. Can't into the end. I thought that went in. This time it's going to go in on the rebound shot by Honka. Owen Everhart thought he got the goal on the original shot, but I think Honka followed up on it, and the Canton-Akron Jets take a 1-0 lead. A shorthanded goal at 6:50 of the first period. 29 seconds left on the North Pitt power play. So I think we're going to credit Honka with the goal. All right, trying to check here. It looked like he went through first in the celebration line. So Either Everhart to Hunka or Hunka to Everhart. Either way, it's going to account for a Canton-Akron goal. Short-handed here. 25 seconds left on the Wildcat power play. Barbieri now at center ice will clear this one. He'll send it behind the net. North Pitt will set it up. Beal tried to pick it up. Couldn't gather it. But it'll be picked up by North Pitt in the neutral zone now with some speed down to the left of Connor Mold, but it'll be Hannenberg that'll step in to slow his momentum down. Turnover as Canton-Akron will pick it up. Hunka couldn't pick up the pass. A little bit behind him as Barrett now will steal it for North Pitt. He'll take a shot, and Connor Mold will get a blocker save on this one. It'll head into the glass, and the Jets will be on the move through the neutral zone. They'll slow the pace down a little bit. Try to feed it to Ethan Bell in the slot. Couldn't connect on it. Puck down loose. Everhart going to take another shot. It's going to go over the bar this time. Another shot from the point. And this time, North Pitt netminder will get a glove save. 5:57 left here, first period. Jets with a 1-0 lead over the North Pitt Panthers. Wildcats. The Pitt Panthers. Okay, we're talking college. No big deal. So we'll drop this one to the left of the North Pitt goalie. Stashowski now up against the board. He's battling three North Pitt Wildcats for that. Murtha will send this back down. Emmerling with the recovery. He'll send it along the boards. Ben Sanders now sending it out to the point. Max Campbell trying to take a shot. Didn't get all of it. And it'll be chipped down ice. Campbell will pick it back up in the neutral zone. Try to get it to Deacon Johnson. Johnson up the wall, but didn't take the puck with him. And we're going to have a whistle. I believe we're going to have an offside. For Canton-Akron. Also a line change here. Craven will take the draw. Puck loose here. McHenry will have the puck, but it'll be taken away by Angel Nikolov. Puck out to the far wall. Nicely feeding it back to Hostler. Hostler sending it up ice and into the neutral zone. Nicely, he's going to steal this one. Never saw him coming, and he'll work it down into the low corner to the left of us. Craven coming and delivering a shot as Weaver will feed this out to Hostler. Hostler will take a shot from the point. And it'll be Junker in the net for North Pitt. He's got a name back there. He just wouldn't turn around so we could see him. Junker in the net. So North Pitt now working from behind the net. Hannenberg with a shot, but it's going to go off Craven. Weaver with the recovery. He'll try to work around the North Pitt net. Get it out to Hannenberg. Hannenberg with a shot. It's going to go out to stick of McHenry. And a second shot. And Craven had an opportunity there. Going to go wide of the cage. He'll be salivating at that one with that opportunity. As McHenry tries to bring it down the near board, Hannenberg, though, going to step in. That's going to be Gage Weaver. And a shot as Connor Mold will get the glove saved, lock it down with 4:20 left here in this first period. Jets with a 1-0 lead. Defensive battle earlier as the Jets would drop that one 1-0. The only goal coming in the third period. Discount Power Sports scoreboard update from Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Youngstown Phantoms still with a 3-1 lead, 6:07 left in the second period. They take on the Gamblers. The Gamblers 12-11-1 on the season. Youngstown 14-10. Working to the net in front of Mold. Tempted shot going to go off the boards. 80 with the shot going to go high over the net of Connor Mold. Puck loose down in the Jets defensive zone. Campbell trying to chip it up. Couldn't get all of it. As the puck now sailing around the slot area. Nobody with possession now as Canton-Akron will now try to clear it. And no icing coming up. Jets now with the puck down in the offensive zone, but North Pitt will knock him off. It'll head down on ice. And it'll be Gavin Emmerling to pick this up and set it up from behind Connor Mold. Black feeding it over to Everhart. Everhart down the near wall. He's going to have Benson with him. Trying to work around there. Couldn't get his stick got tied up. And didn't get an opportunity for a shot. Everhart now back to the slot to Black. Black going to take a shot. Going to go off of the shin pad of McHenry. And Emmerling will have to chase this one down. He'll chip it back to Black in the neutral zone. Black over to Everhart. Everhart right in the wall in front of us. And Owen Everhart trying to work to the inside. Went off the back of the calf of Lucas Black, the junior out of West Branch High School. McHenry now trying to chip this down into Murtha. Murtha, half-hearted shot towards Mold, but it's going to be knocked away by a Jets defender. And Mold now will ice this one. 2:37 left here, first period. Jets with a 1-0 lead. And I think we're giving the goal credit to Tyson Hunka then. 6:50 left in the first period. Unofficially, we'll give the assist to Owen Everhart. As Anthony now stepping in front, shot on goal. Junker with another stop. Hunka battling down in the corner for the puck. CP stepping in as well. Puck loose now. Nikolov tried to pick it up, but it's going to be chipped into the neutral zone. Hofstra will chase it down. Nikolov will be with him as well as they try to get it away from North Pitt. Puck sliding across the goalie crease there, but no shot given. Down in the corner to our right as CP tried to knock it away. It was stopped at the point by North Pitt. And looks like Tyson Hunka, he has Ethan Bell, couldn't feed him. And Connor CP stepping in to take the puck away. North Pitt will recover, though. Contact on the far board. Puck's loose, and we're going to have a penalty coming up, I believe. And it's going to, high stick. And we'll just flip sides of the ice. So the high sticking coming against Canton-Akron. Didn't see that. I take that back. They are going to send CP to the box. So Connor CP with his second penalty of the day. He had a 2-10 earlier. And Canton-Akron will go to their second penalty kill of the day. Everhart will take the draw against McHenry. To the right of Mold. Down in the Jets defensive zone. Puck working into the slot. Lucas Black into the corner, trying to battle for it. Content to tie it up against the wall. 1:22 left here, first period. 1:45 left on the North Pitt man advantage. Backhand towards Mold. He'll knock that one away. Black now trying to work through the zone, but he'll have his pocket picked. And Murtha will have it. Owen Everhart putting on some pressure as the three remaining Jets remain back. Walk to the far side now. Jets working on a shorthanded goal. Everhart had an opportunity, but couldn't handle it. Was knocked off. Puck loose now. They'll chip it down behind the goal line, behind Junker. Craven, Everhart, Hanneberg, and Barbieri out for the Jets on the penalty kill team. Special teams playing well in recent weeks for the Canton-Akron Jets. Actually killed off 7 penalties in a row against Dayton back in November. North Pitt now working into the Jet zone. Craven from behind, trying to lift the stick. Puck will come loose up against the wall. 40 seconds left on the North Pitt power play. Say that 10 times. Another shot here. Pad saved by Connor Mold. Puck loose in the slot. Knocked away by Hanneberg. It'll be knocked away again by Connor Mold down ice. And that will bring us to the end of the first period here at the Tim Horton Iceplex in Rochester, New York. We go to the second period with the Canton-Akron Jets leading by a score of 1-0. You're listening to the Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
Discount Power Sports at 778 North Main Street in Hubbard is hosting a raffle for a 125cc Ventura ATV. Tickets are $30 each, and 100 tickets are available. For each raffle, when those 100 are gone, a winner will be drawn and a new raffle will begin. Tickets can be purchased at any Hubbard home game or at 778 North Main Street or by calling 330-717-4441. $1,500 from each raffle will go toward a scholarship for the Hubbard Youth Coalition.
This is Everett Fitzhugh, the radio voice of the NHL Seattle Kraken, and when I want to catch up with Youngstown sports, I tune in to Western Reserve Radio, WRDB, The Scourge.
Second period action coming up here in Rochester, New York. The Jets with a 1-0 lead. Take a look at the Discount Power Sports scoreboard update again. And now the Youngstown Phantoms with a 5-2 lead over the Green Bay Gamblers. 3:28 left there in the second period. Youngstown trying to bounce back after their loss last night. Again, they are playing a 3-game series out in Wisconsin, and the Green Bay Gamblers will repay the favor in February, where they will be here for a 3-game series. Hunka taking the face-off. He'll win this one cleanly. Into the slot, chip it down, and into the netting. And we'll drop it to the left of Junker in net. 13:54 left here, second period. After this weekend, the Canton-Akron Jets will go into a break for the holiday season. As Hunka will win this one, Barbieri will be content to chip it down behind the net of North Pitt. Puck will sail around the kick plate, up the boards, and back down. 6 seconds left on the North Pitt power play, and we'll get another whistle here with 2 seconds left on the Canton-Akron penalty. Connor Seepy with his second penalty of the day. Drop it just outside the North Pitt defensive zone. Hunka again will get a hold of it, but North Pitt stepping in will pick that up and head across ice, up the boards, and down to Barbieri. Barbieri trying to send it back up, but it's going to go off the body of a North Pitt player. Puck loose down the near boards. Hunka going to get this for him, and Weaver going to send it right back to Tyson Hunka. Hunka into the slot, trying to find somebody. Had Connor Seepy there for a moment as he made his way out of the penalty box. Shot from the right side of Junker. It'll go wide of the cage. Hunka down into the corner now. He'll chip this down, try to get it to Seepy. From back around the corner, from the point, a shot by Hanneberg. Junker will stop this one, and Canton-Akron will go for a full change with 12:52 left here, second period. Jets with a 1-0 lead. Everhart take the draw to the right of Junker. Puck loose now down in the corner. Send it back out to the point. That would make its way out to Emmerling. Emmerling sending it around the kick plate. Black trying to send it back to Emmerling. He'll take another shot. It'll go off a North Pitt player, and they'll have an opportunity to bring it down ice. Murtha trying to get it past Max Campbell, but Lucas Black going to step in and knock it away. Everhart now working towards the net, trying to work to the inside, looking for the backhand, and it's going to be a stop by Junker as the puck will sail down into the low corner to our right. Bodies battling for the puck down there, and it looks like we have a penalty coming up. Who is this one going to be on? Kind of didn't have our angle on that. And not sure is Lucas Black. We'll head to the box for Canton-Akron for tripping. So Canton-Akron will go back to the penalty kill. 12-12 left here, second frame. CP just clearing his penalty. He'll be replaced by Lucas Black. North Pitt with the man advantage, dropping it to the right of Mold. Back to the top, Murtha. Going to send it D to D. Anthony to the far side. He'll have Everhart in front of him. Hossler, though, going to poke the puck away. Murtha going to race Everhart down the ice for it, and Hunka's going to end up with it. But pulled away by North Pitt. They'll reset, try to move it back up ice here with 1:37 left on the power play. Murtha trying to work around Hostler. Hostler got just enough of it to throw him off course. Murtha's going to lose this one. It'll go over to Anthony. Anthony going to drop it to the corner. And Malicki tried to send this one down ice, but it'll be stopped. And North Pitt back on there with another shot wide of the cage. Hostler in front of him trying to take the lane away from him. Puck to the far side is Nikolov. Trying to make contact, knock him off the puck. And the captain, Angel Nikolov, will step in front of McHenry to get it. It was Malicki that tried to, with the backhanded shot, to go through the legs, but couldn't get it past Mold. Trying to wrap around Mold now. It'll be just to his left. They'll get it back out to the point. Anthony chipping it along the boards. Puck now. Headed toward the net. Blocker side save by Connor Mold. Everhart battling for it. North Pitt will pick it back up. Back to Murtha. Murtha to the right of Mold. One-on-one shot. North Pitt was looking for a rebound shot. Couldn't get it. And loose in the slot will be Hunka. He'll feed this one over to Everhart. Everhart going to take it down ice himself. He'll take a shot. Junker will push that one away. And North Pitt, slow to get back into the offensive zone. Was sending it in the slot, was looking for Foreman. Couldn't get to it. Now Angel Nikolov with some speed will take the shot. Blocker side save by Junker. Craven now back on the ice with the penalty kill team. Barbieri taking a shot as well. And they're going to clear the penalty here. We're back to 5-on-5. Puck loose here. Craven going to take a hit. Takes a moment to collect himself and get back on his feet. Into the slot, shot, and a goal! The Jets take a 2-0 lead. Lucas Black finding the back of the net. 9:48 of the second period. Jets lead by a score of 2-0. So after Canton-Akron clears the penalty, Lucas Black gives them the 2-goal advantage with 9:48 left here, second period. Ben Sanders take the face-off against Malicki. Puck in the neutral zone. Sirianni now with it. He'll try to send it down towards Connor Mold, but Hanneberg will scoop that away from him and send it back out to the looking for Stashowski, but Mario couldn't handle that one to be picked up by North Pitt. Pitt through the neutral zone. Headed down to the near side. Murtha looking for somebody there, but Sirianni was against the board. Had nowhere to go. Hanneberg off the glass, and it'll head out of bounds. We'll get the whistle. 9:14 left in the second period. Jets now with a 2-0 lead. Goals coming courtesy of Tyson Hunka and Lucas Black. Craven to take the face off. Campbell to send it up the boards, but it'll head past Weaver. North Pitt will take possession of it. Craven trying to get over there, but he'll be knocked away. Right now with the puck, trying to work down there, trying to work past Emmerling, and Emmerling got just enough of it to knock it backwards. And Hirschberger and Barrett will reset this one from down low. They'll send it up forward. That should be icing coming up against North Pitt. We'll flip sides of the ice. 8:47 left here, second period. Try to keep you updated on the scores from out in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Of course, Western Reserve Radio on the iMedia One Network, the home of the Youngstown Phantoms. We'll bring you all 32 home games, actually 30 home games, and 2 from the Lemieux Center, Cranberry, Pennsylvania. Weaver now with the puck down in the defensive zone. He'll try to feed it up to Nikolov. Foreman will head it over to Beal for North Pitt. Puck against the wall. Craven reaching in. He'll take a check from behind. North Pitt now D to D in the neutral zone. Trying to send it down. It'll hit the stick of Connor Mold. He'll set it up, and Nikolov will play it out. Hostler trying to work it up ice. Hirschberger couldn't handle it. Craven in nicely chasing him down and going to force a pass into the neutral zone. And now it's going to be Hostler and Nikolov defensively. Shot going way over the net there. Mold tried to glove save that one, but too high for him. Weaver, cross ice, but it's going to end up on the stick of a North Pitt player. Wagstaff now. Shot. It'll go off the shin guard of Hostler. Craven with some contact against the board. McHenry going to take a shot. Going to go wide of the cage. Puck loose down in the corner. Craven knocking this one away. And it'll head all the way down the other end of the ice. And we have icing coming up against the Canton-Akron Jets. 7:32 left here, second period. We are 5-on-5 after a series of penalties. Face-off coming to the right of Mold. It'll be Hunka. He'll win this one. Actually, North Pitt now will end up with it in the neutral zone. Hunka will step back in to take it back. Bell down in the corner. He'll battle for it. Trying to send it back behind the cage of Junker. Puck loose up against the wall. North Pitt with it, but it's going to be Jack Barbieri. That will get possession. He'll backhand it back down into the zone onto the stick of a North Pitt player, and he'll send it back out to McHenry. McHenry one-on-one with Hannenberg. Hannenberg easily going to take that one away from him and send it out to CP. Connor CP to Hunka. Hunka trying to work it down inside. CP will back him up. Puck loose here still. Canton-Akron will pick it up. The Jets out at the point now. Hannenberg sending it down low. Shot. And it's going to go off the pads of Junker. Down in the corner to our low right. As Anthony tried to battle for it, but CAK will have it. Shot from Hannenberg. Went high into the left of the cage. 6:25 left here, second period. Jets with a 2-0 lead. First meeting of the season between these two teams. Puck loose in the slot. McHenry had it. No possession here yet. Is right on taking. He'll take a bump into the Canton-Akron bench. Puck loose down in the court. McHenry will lose it, but picked up another backhand by Anthony. Everhart, though, stepping in for Canton-Akron. Trying to work it past McHenry. Everhart will lose a stick, and Henry will work it through the neutral zone. Back check from Ethan Bell. Will loosen the puck. Benson will have it. Try to get it to Everhart. Couldn't handle the pass, but Everhart will recover it, backhand it down into the zone, and he'll get it to Tyler Benson. I'll get those two right. North Pitt now. Sirianni with the intended pass at center ice. Couldn't handle it. Barbieri will return the favor and send it back. Tyler Benson sending it down to Everhart. Everhart with the shot pad saved by Junker. And we'll drop this one to the left of the North Pitt net. 5:23 left in the second frame here. Jets with a 2-0 lead. Hunka and Black accounting for the goals for Canton-Akron. Campbell from the point. Taking a shot. Glove save by Junker. We'll do it again to the left. Wash, rinse, repeat. North Pitt now down low from the circle. Try to feed it back out to the point. He'll head into the neutral zone. And it'll be Dady with the shot. But Emmerling not let him get all of it. And he'll head up over the glass and behind the netting. 5:03 left here in the second period. And at the intermission in Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Youngstown Phantoms with a 5-3 lead. It's 3-1 at the end of the first period. 5-3 now after 2. Craven now trying to pick up the puck on the pass, but it'll jump over a stick and he'll chip it down behind the goal line. Junker will sweep this one behind the net and into the corner. Picked up by Canton-Akron. Shot from the point. Going to go off of a North Pitt player. Nicely. Sending it up the wall. He'll get it to Weaver. Weaver try to reverse it to Nikolov. Murtha will end up with it. And Hostler will make sure that he doesn't get a shot off. Nicely now with a feed to Weaver. Weaver into the zone. He'll have nicely in the slot. Too much pressure, though, from North Pitt. Can't get the feed in. Weaver from the corner again. He'll lose the puck and end up along the boards and picked up by North Pitt. Wildcats now through the neutral zone, trying to battle through. Craven stepping in and knocking it away, and we recovered by Nikolov. Nikolov with some speed takes the shot, and it went off the pad of Junker. A more fortunate bounce. That one might have gone in. Rossi nicely trying to send it back into the Jet zone as Anthony will pick it up from behind the goal line, behind Junker. Pressure there, puck loose, and he'll try to sweep it out. Barbieri will pick it up. Barbieri feeding it to Ethan Bell. Bell with a nice feed to Hunka. Hunka couldn't get around the North Pit defender. Anthony down in the far right corner. Trying to get some relief, get the puck out. And through the neutral zone. But Barbieri going to shield him. Shot on goal. Another save by Connor Mold. 3:08 left here, second period. Ethan Bell feeds us out to Hunka. Hunka through the neutral zone. He'll be by himself here. Jets go for a change. Anthony down from behind the net. Hunka giving the Jets plenty of time for a change. Lucas Black will make his way back to the ice. He'll free the puck and send it out to Tyler Benson. Going to get it right sooner or later tonight. A little bit of a mess in front of the North Pit net. Everybody will clear it now. Black in the corner. Puck loose against the near boards. They'll send it through, but stopped by Lucas Black. He'll lose it again, and North Pitt will chip this one down into the net. Behind Connor Mold. Puck loose in the slot and swept away by Owen Everhart. Black now looking for the feed to Everhart. Everhart down the boards. Puck will go high. And it'll sail back towards Mold. Mold not going to come out and play this one. Hannenberg will pick it up for CAK. Hannenberg against the board, looking for an option. He'll send it down to Everhart. It'll go off the back of Everhart, but Owen will be able to return and pick that one up. Feed it out to the point. It's going to be Hannenberg with the shot, trying to make it through traffic. And down into the corner. Puck out of play here. 1:24 left here, second period. Jets with a 2-0 lead. And we'll see whether they'll drop this one down as we wind down this second period. Jets with a 2-0 lead. Drop to the right. And brought through by Lucas Black. Penalty coming up against Owen Everhart. He'll call him for slashing. And Canton-Akron will go back to the penalty kill. And set up in the North Pit defensive zone. They'll bring it through again. Hunka trying to pressure against the boards. Knock the puck away from Beal. And they'll clear it all the way down ice. In front of Junker. And it'll be Hunka tried to get a shot off, but North Pit defender with a good back check. Down in the near corner to our left. Bertha trying to feed it into the slot. And it'll be kicked back out to the line. And it'll be picked up by Hunka. Hunka with some speed. He may have an opportunity to get a shot off, but he'll lose the puck and he'll fall forward. No call. And again, we are going to get a call now. Tripping against North Pitt. And we'll go to 4-on-4 for the next 43 seconds. Wait a minute. I think they're sending Hunka to the box for embellishment. Hunka with the puck. Looked like he was tripped up and fell forward. And I think that's it. We're not going to get the official call, but I think we'll. Okay, 2 minutes up on the board for Tyson Hunka, and the call is going to be. The only thing I think of is embellishment because it looked like he was tripped. But Murtha with the puck, Black going to take it away from him. Lucas Black with some speed, though. He won't be able to get any ahead here. And we're going to head to the end of the second period here at the Tim Hortons Iceplex in Rochester, New York. Canton-Akron Jets will head to the third period with a 2-0 lead. And when we start the third period, Canton-Akron will be down 2 players for 36 seconds, and then it'll be a 5-on-4 for the remaining. So we'll try to figure out the call here. A little bit of confusion. We're going to step aside for a break when we come back. Third period action here in Rochester. You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
Catch all of the spring and summer action of Cleveland Cobras minor league football on the iMedia One network. Follow the Cobras as they compete against teams from around the region and beyond in pursuit of a premier amateur football league championship. And if you're looking to continue your playing or coaching career after high school, college, or even the pros, go to Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football or call owner Jesse Caldwell at 330-416-3442. Be a part of the excitement of Cleveland Cobras football.
This is Everett Fitzhugh, the radio voice of the NHL Seattle Kraken. And when I want to catch up with Youngstown sports, I tune in to Western Reserve Radio, WRDB, The Scourge.
Third period action here from the Tim Hortons Iceplex in Rochester, New York. The Jets with a 2-0 lead, but they are down 2 men now. Penalties, 35 on one, 150 on the other. As Anthony now will try to bring it down the near side. It'll be Black, Nikolov, and Emmerling out for the Jets on the penalty kill. Puck loose now. Poked away by Angel Nikolov. Nikolov trying to beat Anthony to the inside. Couldn't handle the puck. And he'll be content to chip this one down into the zone now. Is Black, the only one down there. Nikolov and Emmerling, they'll step back. Make sure nothing weird happens. Emmerling stepping along the boards, though. Both players in there now. It's going to be 5-on-4 as the Jets will return one player to the ice. And we'll have another penalty coming up. And it looks, Angel Nikolov, the captain, maybe heading to the box, trying to get a signal from our officials. The score table's on the other side, and I don't think they realize we're over here. So I believe that it was going to be a roughing call against Nikolov. 13:15 left here, third period. We're still in football season 2. Puck now is going to sail down into the North Pit defensive zone. Black trying to pick it up, looking for the shorthanded goal. Jets back to 5-on-3 with Nikolov going to the box. Black trying to tie it up as best he can. And Britt going to send this one across ice, and he'll feed it back through the neutral zone. And icing. So we got an icing call against Canton-Akron when they are down 2 players. All right, it must be tournament rules that we don't know about. But they'll drop this one to the left. Connor Mold. Be able to take the draw for North Pitt against Lucas Black. Excuse me, that'll be Everhart. 96, not 86. Barbieri doing a good job tying up in the corner. Puck in front of the net. And Connor Mold will lock this one down. 12:40 left here in the game. 33 seconds left on one penalty for Canton-Akron. 125 on the other. So we 5-on-3 for at least the next 33 seconds. Want to take an opportunity to say hi to Justine Carney and, of course, our good friend Barb Carney, who is, well, healing up after a little incident, but she's tougher than a $2 steak, and she's going to be okay. Sitting down there with the great staff at Mercy Health, convalescing, as a shot from the circle, and it's going to be stopped by Mold. So we'll drop it again to the left of Connor Mold down in the Jets defensive zone. 12-17 left here in this game. 11 seconds left on one penalty for the Canton-Akron Jets. 103 on the other. Jets trying to get back to at least 5-on-4 here. It's been a little while. Anthony will send this one D to D. Britt with the puck. Shoots from the circle. Mold knocking that one away from... I'm slapping it is what it was. And there's another shot from the circle. It'll go wide of the cage. Puck working back out towards the blue line. Hunka try to step in, but it'll be Murtha. Murtha feeding into the slot. Puck loose, bouncing around. Connor Mold with another great save. 11:50 left here, third period. The former Ohio prospect snagging him out of the air tonight. Looked like a baseball catcher. Drop again to the left of Mold. 30 seconds left on the sole penalty left to Canton-Akron as Lucas Black trying to work through three black jerseys. But he'll drop it. Hunka will pick it up. Hunka with an opportunity to take a shot, and it'll be a pad save by Junker. North Pitt now back to the neutral zone. Going to take a shot directly at Mold. Nowhere to go with that, and it's going to be loose and head down ice. No icing coming up as Barrett will pick it up and take it around the net with 11:16 left here in the game. Jets with a 2-0 lead. And Connor Mold will ice this one with 11:08 left in the game. Waiting for the third period to start in Green Bay, Wisconsin, as the Phantoms have a 5-3 lead over the Gamblers in USHL action. Puck dropped to the right of Mold, and a massive humanity battling for this one in the circle. But nicely going to bounce this one off the boards. And Canton-Akron will clear the last penalty. Shot off the pads of Junker. Craven stepping in, tried to keep it in the zone, but he'll send it over cross ice to Barbieri. Weaver with the puck now on the boards. Puck loose now to corners. Rossi nicely tried to step in with help. Craven tried to step in as well. Couldn't time it up. And they'll send it on the far side. North Pitt with some speed down there, but they'll be content to chip it down behind the goal line. Barbieri now from around the back of the net. Poking it back out to the blue line. And Craven in the middle of three North Pitt players trying to put some pressure on. They'll go D to D. Britt with the puck. Couldn't handle it in the neutral zone. Nicely tried to step in and sneak that one, but couldn't. North Pitt down the near boards. Hanneberg taking his path away from him. Puck loose. And a battle down there as one stick goes flying. Almost came up over the net. Rossi nicely with an opportunity. Takes a shot. And a glove save by Junker for North Pitt. 9:54 left here in the game. There were gloves and sticks flying through the air down in the far corner to our right. So we'll have the face-off to the left of the North Pitt net. Murtha trying to feed it over to McHenry. He didn't see it. Black contesting that as well. And now it's going to be North Pitt with the puck, but knocked away easily by Lucas Black. Puck loose in front of the net. Shot on goal. Wasn't sure that even Mold even saw that one, but found it as Barrett will try another shot from the point. He won't get it all. Lucas Black will step in here and will cause it to redirect. Barrett from the point again. Puck still loose in front of the net. And Max Campbell stepping in to sweep that one away. Sean Houston not happy with that. 9:08 left here in the game. Jets with a 2-0 lead. Game moving at a fast pace. No ice cut here. We go directly to the third period. As Murtha trying to battle against the far board. It picked it up from the three Canton-Akron players as Emmerling sending it around the boards. Barrett stepping in for North Pitt. Thought he had it, but it would go to Murtha. Murtha takes a shot. It's going to go off the post. Puck is loose in the corner. Owen Everhart tried to pick it up, but North Pitt working it down the far boards, down into the corner. They'll lose it. And Everhart with a nice steal will try to send it all the way down, and it'll go off the stick of Junker. Junker going to send us all the way back down ice to be picked up by Max Campbell. Campbell going to return the favor and send it back behind the goal line to Junker, but that's going to be icing for Canton-Akron. Junker in the left net to our left, Mold to our right. Some animated young folks over there on the other side. Still family-friendly entertainment, folks. Puck against near board. And Sanders now down in the corner, causing some chaos. Deacon Johnson as well. Deacon Johnson out of Wadsworth High School. Connor Mold going to ice the puck. Coach Sean Houston going to tell him what he thinks. 7:57 left here in the game. 2-0 is the Jets' lead. Action will end up down in the pit defensive zone. Out to the neutral zone here. Right past us here. We're right down at ice level. Puck to the neutral zone. Shot from the circle. And an easy glove save by Connor Mold. Mold, the only goalie traveling this week with them, so he has gotten plenty of reps. Weaver with the puck to the far boards, trying to send it through the neutral zone, but North Pitt going to step in, and it's going to go off one of their shin guards. Raven now to the far side, now through the neutral zone. Going to chip this one towards the net. Bad save by Junker. Raven from the corner, trying to work against the boards. North Pitt now with the puck. They'll go back the other way. Raven the only Jet there. He'll force him to pass it up there, but it'll go to Max Campbell. Campbell will try to send it back down on the boards, but picked up by Nicely. After getting out of some congestion, Weaver from the board's going to send it down. It'll be Craven and Wagstaff on the race for it. They'll send it back to Sirianni. Sirianni against the boards. As Emmerling will pick this up. Emmerling looking for somebody in the slot, but Wagstaff will drop past this to Anthony. Anthony down the near boards with some speed. He'll have Gage Weaver in front of him. Weaver will knock it away. Had no chance there with Max Campbell in the way. Owen Everhart at the line now, trying to poke away the puck off of North Pitt stick. Puck to the far side to our right. Going to be loose and headed down towards Junker. Junker will step out of the net and send it back out to Britt. Britt couldn't handle the pass. And Everhart will push it back. It'll be Malicki this time. They will send a D to Anthony. Anthony tried to get it to Murtha, but it'll be Hostler there for CAK. 5:43 left here in the game. Shot on net. 2 feet out. Connor Mold pushed that away. And another pad save. That's about the third shot from about a 2-foot radius. Emmerling trying to get it out of the zone. He won't be able to reach over. Puck slid across right in front of Mold. He'll let it go. And it'll be Lucas Black with the puck trying to send it over to Everhart. Everhart didn't have the speed to get to it. Loose now against the boards. Picked up by Dady. Dady almost tripped up by Benson. North Pitt now with McHenry had the puck, but he was going to get almost demolished by Lucas Black. Black held up on that one. Hirschberger now will drop it to Dady. Dady in the Wildcat defensive zone. Out to the neutral zone, and it'll be try to get it out to McHenry. McHenry couldn't reach out to grab it. Ben Sanders now into the slot, trying to protect the net with Connor Mold. Mold will get the glove save. And the clock will stop with 4:39 left here, third period. Jets with a 2-0 lead. Over in Green Bay, Wisconsin, 17:30 left in that game as well. The Youngstown Phantoms with a 5-3 lead over the Green Bay Gamblers. And I believe it was the Gamblers and the Phantoms that played right in this area, maybe in this building last year. Last couple of years, a shot on net, it'll go to the right. Connor Mold, Hirschberger now trying to step in there, but Stashowski will chip this one into the Canton-Akron bench. Sanders, Stashowski, and Deacon Johnson out. There's the forwards, 4. Canton-Akron. They'll drop it to the right of Mold. 4:30 left in the game. Puck played off the boards for Stashowski. He's going to head up into the net. Knocked in there by Barrett. This one should have the faceoff just outside of the Jets' defensive zone. Actually, going to bring him out right out to center ice. So Sanders and Foreman to take the faceoff. Puck against the far boards. Sail around the net of Junker. And they'll send it right back around to the other side. 4:08 left here in the game. Sanders chipping it back in, and we're going to get a whistle. And the puck will head out of play again. 4:05 left in the game. They'll drop it just outside the Jets' offensive zone. And as Hunka tried to reach in there, he'll fall down. Eberhardt, though, with an opportunity to send it across ice, he'll get it to Max Campbell. Campbell tried to get a shot off, couldn't get all of it. But took out a Pitt player in the process into the slot. Had an opportunity for Pitt to take a shot at Mold, but great back check by Max Campbell. Great effort. Puck loose now, Hunka against the board. Send it out. It'll be Anthony. Anthony from the slot. He'll have the puck knocked away by Eberhardt. Shot on the right side by Anthony, and another stop for Connor Mold. "28 shots on goal against Connor Mold tonight. He has stopped 28. If you're new to hockey, it's a good statistic. Nikolov down in the corner to our far right. Britt and Hunka to race down into the corner for it now into the North Pit and the defensive end. Anthony now with some speed stepping in. It'll be Black battling for it as well. Eberhardt looking for somebody in the slot. Try to find Hunka. Hunka's going to take a shot. And another save by Junker. He has played well tonight for North Pitt. 3:06 left here, third period. 2-0 is the Jets' lead. Dave Ferris getting the night off tonight. Went to see Disney on Ice at the Cavelli Center. Taking young Charlotte with him. North Pitt down the far boards with some speed. Black going to come in and knock him off the puck. Contact. There's Hunka, works to the inside and try to take a sharp angle shot, but the window closed on him. North Pitt with some speed, but Eberhardt with the back check creates some havoc. Puck loose. Nikolov, the closest player to it. Angel Nikolov, the senior captain for Canton-Akron. Tripping coming up. A call. We see that go down. Hunka went down this time, and we don't think he's going to head to the box this time. And indeed, it'll be Beal headed to the box for North Pitt. We believe they called Hunka for embellishment early in the game as he was tripped up. And we're going to have a timeout here. I believe it's going to be Canton-Akron taking theirs. We'll step aside for a quick timeout. You're listening to the Canton-Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
Discount Power Sports at 778 North Main Street in Hubbard is hosting a raffle for a 125cc Ventura ATV. Tickets are $30 each, and 100 tickets are available. For each raffle, when those 100 are gone, a winner will be drawn and a new raffle will begin. Tickets can be purchased at any Hubbard home game or at 778 North Main Street or by calling 330-717-4441. $1,500 from each raffle will go toward a scholarship for the Hubbard Youth Coalition.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
Face off to the left of Junker. Puck going to sail down into the Jets' defensive zone. Shot on goal, and the North Pitt going to score. And it's going to be Murtha at 2:15. With 2:15 left in the third period on the shorthanded goal. Cuts the Jets lead in half, 2-1. Murtha up and over the right shoulder of the CAK netminder. He doesn't get rattled much there. You know, it's hard to get to his gray matter. Hanneberg trying to work it down in the offensive zone now. 1:41 left on the CAK power play. Everhart to Hanneberg. Hanneberg from the top of the circle. Take the shot. Barbieri recovered. He'll drop pass it to Black. Black will take it from behind the net. Barrett in front of him. It would be Hunka on a feed to Barbieri. Couldn't get the shot. And North Pitt now on the rush. Take a shot, but it's going to go off of a Canton-Akron player. Jets now on the rush through the zone. Going to be knocked off the puck. He'll get a shot in, though. It'll go over the cage. And back out to Hanneberg. Hanneberg at the point near us. Out to Black. Black going to send it off Barrett's shin guard. And he'll send it back to Hunka. Hunka behind Junker in the net. Right into the slot. Hanneberg doing a great job keeping it in as it'll sail out. Another shot into the belly of Junker. 1:12 left in the game. 50 seconds left on the CAK power play. 2-1 is the score in favor of the Jets. Jets will be back on the ice tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Check back on all of our social media, as the games could start up to 30 minutes early. We'll have to see, as we will switch facilities tomorrow, from my understanding. So timeout for North Pitt. We'll step aside for another break. You're listening to Canton-Akron Jets Hockey on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
Nina's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and haluski. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Drop to the left of Junker as we wind down this game. 1:08 left here. 44 seconds left on the CAK power play. Everhart going to take a bump from Anthony. CAK, but it's going to give CAK an opportunity to get the puck back, but it's going to be knocked away by Malicki. Murtha trying to work down into the Jets zone. Hunka will had the puck. Murtha will try to take a second shot off there. And Connor Mold on his behind, and it looks like he's going to get the save. Murtha trying to work around Mold, who was sitting in a sitting position. And these goalies are like turtles. It's hard to get up when you have everybody in front of you. Canton-Akron will switch it up. Nikolov, Weaver, Craven. And Rossi Knightsley onto the ice as they'll chip this one down towards the empty net. North Pitt now with 35 seconds left. They'll bring on the extra attacker. McHenry down the boards, trying to work past Weaver. Working to the inside, and a save by Connor Mold. Puck still loose against the boards. Nicely trying to tie it up for the next 23 seconds. Craven and stepping in as well. Nikolov helping out as well. Puck loose back out to the point. Shot. Knocked away. Blocker side save by Mold. North Pitt with the puck down in the corner. And another shot almost went in there. Another great save by Mold. Another blocker side save. Puck loose. Anthony's taking the shot, and it's loose, and it's going to go in with 0.6 of a second left, and we are tied up at 2. North Pitt, with the extra attacker, ties this at 2 with 0.6 of a second left. And we will drop the puck with less than a second to play in this game. 2-2 is the score now. Sanders, Stashowski, and Deacon Johnson on the ice, as well as Max Campbell and Gavin Emmerling. Sanders to take the draw, but again, only 0.6 of a second left in regulation. Puck down, and that will bring us to the end of the third period. And apparently no overtime here in this tournament. So the Jets 0-1-1 to start the weekend. They will end it at a 2-2 tie. We'll step aside for another break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up from the Tim Horton Iceplex in Rochester, New York. You are listening to Canton-Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532. Accidents happen. That's why you need Repair That Glass. Specializing in windshield replacement and all other auto glass, we offer a full range of automotive glass repairs. Our technicians can do everything from minor chip repair to a complete replacement. Your windows don't go up or down? They can fix that too, along with custom glass work and antiques. Repair That Glass is a family-run business for over 40 years. Repair That Glass. Call for your appointment now at 330-534-3192. You're
listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
Back here at the Tim Horton Iceplex. There we go. In Rochester, New York, as we wrap up game 2 of the weekend. This one ends in a tie. We'll take a look at how we got there. It'd be 6:50 of the first period when Tyson Hunka would get the shorthanded goal to give the Jets a 1-0 lead. And it wouldn't be till the second period, until 9:48 left, and Lucas Black would find the back of the net, also giving the Jets a 2-0 lead. Going into the third period, it would be North Pitt scoring 2 goals. It would be Murtha on both of them. That would tie it up here, but tournament rules apparently do not permit for overtime. So the Jets 0-1-1 on the weekend here at the Rochester Winter Classic after winning 4 tournaments in a row, struggling a little bit this week, and they will be back on the ice for 2 more games tomorrow, right around the 4 o'clock hour, and then later on, right around the 9 o'clock hour, depending on how the schedule goes. Penalties aplenty here, as Campbell would be sent to the box in the first period for tripping, that coming with 8:22 left in the first period. And then Connor Seepy would get a high stick call. He would head to the box at 1:34 left of the first frame. Second period action, Lucas Black would head to the box with 12:12 left for a tripping. Everhart would take a slashing call at 1:24, and with just 7 seconds left in the second period, Tyson Hunka would head to the box for 2 minutes as well. Third period, Angel Nikolov would get to 2 minutes for a roughing, and then it would be Beal for North Pitt with the tripping call. And Hunka, I believe, called for the embellishment, which we don't see that very much, but nonetheless, that was the call. So all said and done today, it would be North Pitt with the advantage in shots, 31-26. And it would be Connor Mold stopping 29 out of 31. Junker stopping 24 out of 26. Stay tuned to our social media tomorrow as we try to figure out the schedule, and we'll keep you updated as we try to continue to bring you all the Canton-Akron Jets hockey this weekend from Rochester, New York. Again, part of the Rochester Winter Classic. So for Caitlin Mold, I'm Jim Craven. Of course, Dave Ferris back in Youngstown keeping an eye on us, and we appreciate it. We thank you for joining us here tonight. And before we go, we'll give you one last update here out in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Youngstown Phantoms, they have extended their lead with 8:12 left in the third period by a score of 7-3. Phantoms trying to bounce back after a loss last night in the first of their 3-game series. So again, check back with our social media. Go to Facebook at the iMedia One Network, or you can go to X or Twitter at WR_radio as we figure things out tomorrow. We thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you all again tomorrow here in Rochester. You've been listening to Canton-Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network.
We thank you for joining us for this special presentation of Western Reserve Radio. And we now return to our regularly scheduled programming. You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
4 and Colts +4. And I know the JVT, Jonathan Von Tobel, gave Brett McMurphy those two plays. Colts Broncos over 44 and Colts +4. All right, we'll be back here with James Salinas, former Westgate Super Contest champ. He's going to join us next to explain his plays this week. And you got the plays coming up from the leaders, Chuck Edel, Chris Massaro, and Chris DeBear-Felica. If you're looking to bet smarter, VSiN has the perfect holiday gift for you. Sign up on our holiday special today. Give VSiN Pro access to everything we do all the way through May 1st for only $79. This is a heck of a deal. The holiday special, $79 all the way through May 1st. You sign up today, you get unlimited access to the daily best bets, the exclusive betting splits from DraftKings and Circa Sportsbooks. Find that up at vsin.com with all the handicapping content and columns, 24/7 video access, all the betting guides. We just came out with the college football playoff betting guide. The Super Bowl betting guide is next, and March Madness around the corner. Don't miss out on this limited time holiday offer, vsin.com/subscribe. The holiday special, $79 from now all the way through May 1st, vsin.com/subscribe. On deck, James Salinas. Come back in a couple minutes here. We got plenty more to get through on the Circa Friday Football Invitational.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. In my 12 years of practice as a reproductive urologist, I've helped many guys with ED.